Hey guys, welcome back. It's me Rajjan Sharma, and guys, in this tutorial I will show you a functionality which is not available in any social media applications like Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook, Snapchat. So basically it is a functionality for security of the application. Okay, so guys, nowadays what happens that if we want to lock any application, so we have to use a third party app lock, or we will use the inbuilt app lock of the application or of the mobile operating system. Fine. But now guys, in this application chat it, I will show you how can you implement the functionality of locking a particular chat. Okay, so you don't have to lock the complete application, you can simply lock a particular chat and you can set a password. So every time you will open that application, every time you will open that chat, so you have to enter that password, and if the password is correct, so you can access the chat. So guys, it will simply enhance the security of the application. Okay, and it will also protect the data that you are sharing inside that chat. Okay guys, and by doing this you don't have to log the complete application. Okay, now, and it is just a one step ahead. Like WhatsApp have archive functionality where you can archive the chats that you don't want others to see. In this application chat, you can simply lock that chat, so only you can access the data. Okay guys, so I think this feature is really cool because let's suppose that if we are using application where you can lock a particular chat, so nobody else can see the data. Okay, and that's a really good thing. So without wasting time, let's start. And guys, please follow all the steps very carefully. I will show you the complete course, so don't think that I'm skipping the course and I'm selling it. Fine, watch the complete tutorial, follow all the steps, and then it will work. Okay, so guys, you can see that this is our application chatted. Okay, and now this chat, you can see Rahul Yadav, I have logged it, okay, already. So if I will click on the name, so I have to enter the password. And guys, now the password is 1234, and after entering the password, if I will click submit, so I will see this chat. And if I will go back and I will click on this again, I have to enter the password. And if I will write and something else like 123 incorrect password, or 45 incorrect password. Okay, so you can see that this functionality is working absolutely okay. So this is what I'm going to show you in this tutorial, so you can simply lock any chat. Okay, and if I will long click on this, so you can see how this bottom sheet will appear in the screen. Okay guys, so if you want to learn this functionality, simply watch this tutorial. So guys, very first of all, the thing that you have to do is open this list model.java. Okay guys, and in this Java class you have to increase two strings, which is password and lock. Okay, so you have to increase two strings and then simply select alt plus insert and then getter and setters, and then you have to simply generate the methods. Okay, getters and setters. So here you can see that we have this get password, set password, get lock, set lock. Okay, so after doing this step, what you have to do is you have to simply open this um yeah, after that you have to open your message activity. Okay guys, and here when you will click on the send button and you are sending a message, so you just simply need to add this data inside this list model. Okay, so you can see that here we are storing the data for senders chat list reference. So here you have to simply increase list model dot set lock no, list model dot set lock no pass. Okay, so you have to give this values by default, because whenever we will make any conversation with any users and we will send a message, so by default we will not lock that chat. Okay, you can lock it, it's a optional things. If you want you can do, if you don't want, fine, just leave it. Okay guys, so you have to simply add this data, you have to simply add this code. Okay, and now after adding this code, what will happen whenever you will send a message, so it will by default become set lock no and password no password. Okay, so now guys, after that what you have to do is you have to create a value and simply create a bottom sheet. So here you can see that I have created a very basic layout file. Okay, we can see the complete code on the screen, that here we are simply using a linear layout. Inside this we have a text view, and then we have another text view which is enter your about, or you can say enter your name. Okay guys, so you can simply see the code, and then we are using a very basic edit text where we will simply take the password from the user and then we will store it inside that chat list. Okay, so it is for the edit text for taking the data, and another linear layout for two text views, one for canceling it and another one for saving it. You can see its code, it is pretty simple, nothing is very complicated. Okay, I'm just simply using this linear layout and I have given this layout weight 1, so that is how it is taking equal amount of space inside the screen. Okay, so you have to give this layout weight 1 in both the text views, and this is a complete code. And here you can see that I'm using this bottom back file, and if you want to know how exactly it is working, so let me show you the bottom back file, and which is pretty simple. Here it is, so you can see the code of bottom back file. Okay, The color is white, top left 16, top right radius 16. So it will give a feeling, you can see it will make the bottom sheet curves at the corners. Okay guys, so that's the main functionality. Here you can see the curves. Okay guys, so now after creating this chat log bottom sheet, what you have to do is you have to create another bottom sheet which is for entering the password. Because whenever guys you will lock any sheet, whenever you will lock any chat and you will click on that particular user to open the message activity, so you have to enter the password. So where the hell you will enter the password? You will enter the password on inside this, okay, alert dialog. So you have to simply create a layout file for that, and that code is pretty simple. Okay, you can see that I'm simply using a linear layout, one text view, then one edit text for password, and just a submit button. Okay, just three things, nothing is very complicated. You can see the code on the screen. Okay, everything is so simple, and that's how it's done. So now after creating these bottom sheets and adding this code inside the message activity, and now it's time to open this fragment one. Okay guys, so now here first of all let me show you that what we will do. So guys, you can see that this is method on start. Okay, and here we are fetching the data of here we are fetching the data of chat list, okay, for senders. So guys, now you can see that here we have to fetch three things more, which is username, okay, get name, then get log, then get password. Okay guys, and here we are facing errors. I don't know where it is showing the error. Okay guys, so you can see that here we have this chat list reference. Okay, so here you have to fetch these three things, which is name and get lock and get password. Okay, after fetching these three things, you have to simply do the validation that if name TV is pressed, so we will simply check that if lock equals to yes, so we will create this functionality, we will implement this method, and if it is else, then we will simply go to the message activity. Okay, now we will see the code inside this show pass dialog. So guys, now inside the show pass dialog, what we will do is, you can see that here it is the code. So guys, here we will simply do is we will use a bottom sheet or alert dialog type of thing. Okay, where user will be able to enter the password, and then you can simply, okay, the file that we have created here you can see we will show this layout file. Okay, how we will show this is a code layout inflator. We will simply use it. Okay, and then we will parts get context, then simply we will just create a view, and then we will connect it, okay, with the layout file. So guys, after that, here you have to give the reference for that edit text and button that we are using. That is a very simple part of code. Now after that, initialize the alert dialog and set as create, then show. Okay guys, and after that we will handle that if user will click on this button, so what will happen? First of all, we will simply take the key, okay, and we will convert that password. Okay, because now let me show you this one first. Okay, so guys, now before that thing, let me make it more easy for you guys. So yeah, here, so guys, when user will click on that name TV for a long time, so you have to simply write holder TV dot name TV set on long click listener. So we will create a method which is show chat log bs. So first of all, we will log the chat. Okay, previously I was just showing how to fetch the data, but first of all let me show you how to log the chat. So you have to create this method show chat log ps bottom sheet. Okay, name you ruid, you have to pass these two parameters, and after passing these two parameters, you have to simply come here, and you can see the code, which is pretty simple. I'm just showing a code of showing bottom sheet. Okay, you guys already know, because if you are following this tutorial from the beginning, then you will understand. So this is a code for taking that bottom sheet. Okay, and then after that you have to give reference for all the childs that we are using, which is very simple part here, I guess. Okay, and then after that you have to simply write name tv dot set text name. Then rest of the thing that we will do, we will simply use that save tv button, then dot set on click listener, and after that we will take the password and we will encode it. Okay, because we have this class encode class, okay, a dedicated class for encrypting data. Okay, so first thing, we will create the password, then we will encode it, and then we will simply use a map for updating the data. So value will be password, and the value will be lock, and then it will be yes, and it will be password. Okay. Now after creating this map, you have to simply use this Firebase database code for updating the data, which is pretty simple. Okay, chat list, child current user ID, child RUID, then update map, then complete listener. And when it will be logged, then we will simply see the toast message chat logged and dialog.dismiss. Okay, so this is a complete code, and when user will click on the cancel TV, so we will simply dialog, we will dismiss the dialog. Okay, and now here you have to write these 5 lines of code for handling the appearance of bottom sheet inside the application, that how exactly it will come up and how exactly it will go down. Okay, so this is what we are handling here. So guys, after doing this, now we are finally locking the chat. Okay, now after that part, you have to come back on this method, which is show pass dialog. So when the value is yes, so we will simply convert the password. Okay, so we will decode it first of all, because here we are simply encoding it. Okay, so first of all we will decode it, then it will become key. Then we will simply compare that if key equals to note et dot get text dot to string, okay, dot trim. And if it is really equals to, so we will go to the message activity. Okay, and if it is not equals to, we will simply show to us message that incorrect password. Okay guys, so this functionality is the coding part is complete. Okay, I have shown you the complete code of the tutorial. So if you guys like this tutorial and like this feature, so please like this video, subscribe my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon. Okay, and if you want the source code, simply join the membership, or you can send money on PayPal, UPI, Google Pay, anywhere you want. Okay guys, so I hope you guys like my tutorials. Please like, share and subscribe my channel.